Cupertino Middle School Bears. It's a bear face-off.
My name is James, and my
name is Trevor. This is
the first start off.
This is a 7th grade game. I believe it is the last game of the season.
The very last game. It all comes down to this.
Good match. The Bears versus the Bears.
And we'll see who wins.
Woo. So, this will be a good game, I hope. What?
And now the team huddles all over, and they're starting to get into their ready positions to start the game.
And the players are getting into their positions. And Graham starting with the serve.
And they start off, and Cupertino flashes the ball forward to Graham, and the ball drops, and Cupertino officially gets a point. Now,
looks like Cupertino does a weird little jig every time. Cupertino point.
Cupertino yet again gets another point.
A little dance and a song for everything.
No more bad stuff. No bad stuff. They're annoying. Cupertino serves, and Graham does it. Oh, and it falls.
It's another point.
And Cupertino gets another point.
With a 3-1.
And Graham serves, and yet again messes up. And Cupertino gets another point. This is such an easy game for Cupertino, and Graham is lagging behind. Cupertino now has 4 points, and Graham has 1. And they're now all taking team huddles
if they want to win.
And this could take a while. Graham is devising a strategy while Cupertino is playing it easy and hugging each other. You know, girl things. And then do their little chant. Now, 7th grade Graham Bears are now getting out and are getting into position. Cupertino serves, and Graham
got to get it back over the net,
and huzzah!
Out.
Cupertino yet again gets another point. Cupertino serves, and Graham goes and fails yet again. This is kind of amazing. Okay, Cupertino serves, and Graham hits it. Hit again, and
Graham gets a
Graham
point
finally gets a point. Graham serves and hits it real hard, and Cupertino manages to keep in the air and fail.
Nice try, Cupertino.
Cupertino throws and Graham serves, and Graham now gets a point. It just seems that who serves gets a point. Graham serves and hits it. Cupertino somehow manages to miss the ball completely.
Cupertino in the lead.
And Graham gets another point. Cupertino now serves. Huzzah! It goes flying, and Graham fails. Cupertino gets another point. Cupertino is now starting to serve and hits it. Graham manages to pull it back.
They're hitting it back and
misses it right on the net.
Gives the point to Cupertino.
Cupertino gets another point. Hits it.
People are just scoring points left and right. And Graham gets a point.
Cupertino hits it on the net, and Graham gets another point. Graham is now serving. We can expect to see a little bit more points on Graham's side. Graham serves it.
Goes out.
And misses, and Cupertino gets another point. Leaving this from 12 points to Cupertino and 3 points to Graham. Cupertino serves. Graham puts the ball, and another teammate fails.
And Cupertino gets a
Cupertino is now far ahead of Graham. Cupertino serves. Graham might just make it. Graham hits it again. And touches it. Oh, dang it. Cupertino gets another point. Cupertino's on a roll officially. Cupertino serves. Graham hits it. Graham punts again. Number 23 manages.
Cupertino gets the point.
Okay.
Cupertino's serving. Graham's getting
Cupertino serves. Graham hits it, and it's a fight between Cupertino to keep it up. Still a fight to keep the ball up into the air. Cupertino gets it. Cupertino hits it, and Graham gets it. And Cupertino throws it up into the air and falls. Cupertino somehow got another point.
This will be an interesting game for Graham.
And Cupertino serves, and the fight to keep it in the air as usual. And Cupertino hits it on the net, and the ball falls. Graham gets a point. It's now a rare occasion for Graham to actually score. And Graham serves. And Cupertino batches it up in the air. Same with Graham. Goes from team to team. Cupertino keeps it up. Cupertino goes over to the net, and Graham fails to get the ball. Cupertino yet again gets another point. It is now 17-4. Graham being lower. Cupertino being the higher one. Number 30 on Cupertino now serves. There's a little bit of a pause in the gameplay. And serves. Graham hits it up in the air. Cupertino just barely manages to get it. 30. Oh, and 70 on Cupertino couldn't get it too late in time. Graham scores a point. Graham serves. And Graham serves.
This is a good serve.
And Cupertino puts it up in the air.
Makes it back over to the Graham.
And Graham
And back over to Cupertino.
manages it to keep it afloat. So does Cupertino. Going from teammate to teammate. Oh! And Cupertino fails to keep it up in the air. No, Graham gets another point. Graham Bear serve. And huzzah! Cupertino merely manages to get it. Teammate falls down, getting it. And Graham pushes it off to the side and hits a camera. Nice. Graham, no, Cupertino gets another point. On Cupertino serves, and Graham couldn't get to it in time. Wait, what am I seeing here? Graham scores another point? How can this be? Oh, it must have been, oh, Cupertino scored out of bounds, never mind.
Lots of points scored in this game.
And Graham serves. 50 pounces it off into the audience. And Graham, yet again, gets another point.
Lots of points scored. Let's just hope more scored for Graham so they can make a comeback.
Graham serves. 50 hits it up into the air, then 30, then another teammate, then 20. Then 50 on Cupertino, then one of the Bears.
Going over.
And
it's over.
And 4 goes through the net. 41 on Graham. And 23 hits it up in the air. 41 on Graham. 70. Cupertino. And the ball keeps afloat for a very, very long time. 41 hits it up. And 30 gets it, and 23 gets it into 70, and then onto the Bears. And then to 4, and then to 70 on Cupertino, then to 4, then to Graham, hits it up straight into the air, and then 38 catches it. And Graham gets another point. Graham now has currently 8 points. How many points does Cupertino have? Oh. Okay. 4. And the ball stays in the air. It's a fight between team. Oh! And Graham wins a point.
Game. It could go either way.
I'll be switching over to my friend here, you.
Well, this is quite an interesting game. Lots of scoring going on. I think Graham is starting to catch up. Right. And it's out. Hopefully another rally to keep this game interesting. Just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. Then finally someone gets a point. 19-12.
Let me do it and see how I do it, okay? And Graham bouncing the ball, and Graham is getting ready to serve and serves. And barely goes over the fence, and Graham tries to put it up in the air, but falls and slides. Cupertino now gets a point. Cupertino now serves and hits it up into the air and goes over the wall and goes into the crowd. Oh, ouch, hitting the score table. Cupertino gets a point. It is now 21-13. 13 being Graham and 21 being, oh wait, sorry, Cupertino. Cupertino serves and Graham doesn't get it in time. 22 for Cupertino, 13 for Graham. Number 38 on Cupertino now starts to serve and Wazam. Ball goes flying into the air. Graham gets it up and it goes over the wall. The net. So like that. 41 on Graham. Now bounces the ball, getting ready to serve, and hits it up into the air. And apparently Cupertino doesn't manage to get it. Graham now gets a point, being 14-23. Oh wait, no, 15-22. Excuse me. Graham hits it up into the air. Number 70 puts it up, and 30
Into the net.
fails to keep it afloat. Graham, number 41, as usual, serves. The score is now 22-16. Graham is slowly but surely catching up. And Graham pitches. Cupertino keeps it afloat and hits the net.
Now 17.
Graham now is rapidly getting above. It is now 17-20. 38 hits it in the air, and 23, then 30. Graham hits it into the other arena. That's the fall for Graham. Score is now 23-17. And Cupertino serves. Both teams keep it afloat until Graham hits it into the other arena on the other side. Number 4 from Cupertino now serves and Wazam. Ball goes flying. Graham gets it, and then yet again it gets tossed into the other arena.
game has started, and we are off to a clean slate. Nobody has points right now.
And it's Cupertino's serve. Here comes the serve. Serve is bouncing. And there it is. Graham's got it. And Graham gets it over. And Cupertino gets it over. So does Graham. It's going back.
Cupertino scores a point.
And it's the first point of the game. Oh,
Cupertino scores another
Cupertino
point.
gets the point because Graham just couldn't get it over. Cupertino serve. Cupertino gets it over. So does Graham. And Cupertino going back and forth. Cupertino is bobbling it. Gets it over. Cupertino is doing it with ease.
Cupertino scores again. Scores 3-0. Cupertino is winning.
Same server, number 50, Cupertino. And it's
Graham dodges the
ace.
ball. Cupertino
Cupertino.
scores a point.
And it's number 50's serve again. And
Cupertino
it's over.
serves.
Good serve by number 50. And number 50 on Graham's
Scores
team.
a point.
Could
4-0.
not get it up in the air.
Cupertino is winning.
And there's the serve. Oh, and up and almost hits the scorekeepers.
The groups are huddling.
And it's after the huddle now, and Cupertino's serving. And Graham keeps control of it, and it's
Cupertino scores. Graham is losing. Cupertino is winning by 8 points.
Oh, and
Cupertino scores
it out
again.
again.
Oh, sorry,
Not
that was
looking good for Graham.
7 points now.
The points are pretty close.
Cupertino serves. Graham scores a point.
And Graham serves number 20. But Cupertino is returning it, and Graham almost couldn't get it. and
Cupertino
they
scores a point.
dropped it.
Score is
Too
7
bad for
to
Graham.
1. Cupertino is winning, and Graham is losing. Cupertino serves.
And Graham returns it immediately.
Cupertino scores. The score is 9 to 1. Cupertino is winning.
It's Graham's serve, number 18.
Graham
And
serves.
serve.
Graham scores.
Cupertino just couldn't get it. Same person from Graham serving. And the whistle. Graham serves. Cupertino gets it, and it's on the ground. Graham's
scores.
point. Graham serve. Same person from Cupertino gets it, and a spike, and it's out.
Okay.
Point for Cupertino.
That one's hit the video crew.
And Cupertino serve. And it's up. And Graham returns it very well. And they get it back and forth. Just hitting it back and forth. Ooh. That was a close one on Graham. And it's up. They got to get it over.
Graham
and
scores.
It's a point for Graham.
The score is 5 to 10. Graham is winning.
And Graham serves. So a point for
Graham
Graham.
scores. Score is 6 to 10. 4 more, and Graham is caught up.
It is actually not 8 to. It's 8 to 10. Scratch that. That is now 7 to 10. Cupertino winning. And it's the serve for Cooper.
Score is
Sorry, for Graham. And it's good
the score
serve.
is now, the score is now 6
Cupertino's
to
gotta
9.
return it, and it's good. And Cupertino gets the point after it bounces off the net. Nice job, Cupertino.
Oh, sorry, no, 6 to 10.
Pulling back up. Sorry, pulling ahead. Serve for Cupertino, number 4. Cupertino. It gives Graham a chance to get back in the game.
Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Quite interesting. Another serve for Graham, number 39.
Graham serves. Oh.
And it's
Cupertino
another point
scores.
for Cupertino.
Cupertino serves and scores. Score is now 10-11. Graham is catching.
Go Graham.
You're not supporting either team. Okay.
Bouncing the ball. And the server is waiting for the signal from the ref. And the serve.
Cupertino serves, but Graham scores. Okay. So the score is now. Is that 11?
I don't know. Can't see it. And the serve. The Bears are going at the Bears.
Cupertino is having trouble with the ball, and
Who
Graham
will
scores.
win? That is the question. It's Graham's serve.
Graham serves.
And Graham gets the point.
Scores.
Ooh, and Graham just dove for that ball.
Okay. Oh boy.
More points.
That
And
was
it's
very
a tie
interesting.
game at the moment. This is either team's game. Who will get the points?
We're tied.
And who's going to be?
Oh.
And Graham gets the
Graham
point and pulls
scores.
ahead by 1 point.
That's the count.
Well, that hurt.
I know, but.
No, go like this.
Graham serves.
Ooh,
Oh.
that looked like it hurt. She dived for the ball.
Yes,
Ouch.
she dove for the ball, but Cupertino scored. How sad and tragic. Cupertino serves.
Oh, and that's
And Graham scores.
Cupertino gets the point.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and that's up and onto the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
That
Dude,
is an
did you see
ace.
that? It like bounced on the basketball hoop. Oh, that was crazy. Okay. We continue. The score is. Scoreboard.
Oh, it's
Okay.
14-17. Cupertino's
Wow.
winning as usual.
Cupertino
Ooh.
scores.
Graham kind of just hit it on the ground. James, can I do audio?
Okay.
Dude, I did it
Our
last
teams
time
are
and I did it
huddling.
this time for the whole time. Or James, I just want to speak.
Okay, our next group is. Oh, never mind. It's the same group. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Cupertino serves.
And Graham bounces this onto the wall, and it
Cupertino
plummets to
scores.
its death. Graham scores 14, and Cupertino is 19. See the way I do it? I like that. And Cupertino serves. No. Graham's now red. Graham barely hits it, and then the ball bounces to the floor. What a sad
Okay.
death.
Is this good? Okay.
Cupertino gets a point. And
Cupertino serves.
And Graham knocks it down onto the floor yet again.
Cupertino scores.
By the way, when that 43 turns to a 50, we're going to go to audio. And I'm going to go to that one.
Okay,
And
Cupertino
Cupertino
serves
serves and
scores.
very quick score.
Most of them are very quick now, James.
And Cupertino serves. Graham keeps it up in the air. Cupertino barely keeps it afloat. It goes over the net, and Graham barely gets it, and it's a struggle to keep it up in the air. Goes over the net, and Cupertino manages to keep it on life support. Cupertino slips. Number 50 throws it up into the air, and they're barely getting the ball every single time, and Graham doesn't get it, and Cupertino sadly gets a point. Oh wait, no, sorry. Didn't mean to say sadly, I just meant to say. You never heard that, audience. And Graham serves.
Okay.
And pathetically fails.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Dude.
And Graham serves.
Cupertino.
They all keep. Oh, and then
Cupertino scores.
because Graham hits.
Score is now 16 to
ball.
23. Cupertino is winning.
In the lead. Cupertino hits it off to the side into another arena.
Cupertino scores.
No, Cupertino doesn't score.
Oh,
That's
wait.
Graham's.
Oh yeah.
That's home. That's guest.
I'm bad at scorekeeping. Okay.
I'm better at
You never heard
scorekeeping.
that.
My voice is getting really sore right now, and as we see, my voice that
Well, then stop
we are
speaking.
going look forward to Graham serving right now, and it barely goes over the net, and it falls to its death. Graham gets a point. Excuse me. Graham serves, and it plummets to its death on the other side. What a sad short story. What a sad short story for the little ball's life. There's something wrong with my friend here. Okay. Graham serves, and it's a fight, and it...
Graham scores.
Yeah, wait, no, sorry. Graham doesn't score. Cupertino scores.
I told you I'm horrible at scorekeeping.
Yes, you are. Indeed.
You're not helping. That's racist.
And Cupertino serves right now. And it immediately plummets to its death on Graham's side. Nice keeping track of the ball, Graham. Really, really nice job.
The score is 25-19.
And they enter their little girly huddle battles. Oh, 7th grade girls. My friend is El Pollo Loco.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is. Lots of energy, Graham. Lots and lots of energy. And
All right,
they
and
do
that is the end of our game.
And then they do the little flimsy high fives.
That is the end of our game. Cupertino
And
won.
Cupertino
and
wins by a long shot. Okay, that's it. Bye.